Hello, everyone. My name is Shamiz. I work with Project Care here at Mid Minnesota Legal Aid, and today we are doing our Facebook Live presentation in English. We will have the same presentation in Somali and Spanish next week, the 18th. So we will have the Somali one at 1 p.m. and the Spanish presentation at 3 p.m. So today our topic is enrolling in coverage outside of open enrollment. Ensure open enrollment is over, but it's not too late to enroll. It might not be too late to enroll. Ensure open enrollment deadlines. The annual period when you can enroll in a private health insurance or renew or make changes to a current plan um, is by January 15th. So the 2026 coverage ended January 15th. Special enrollment period is a period when you can enroll in a private plan or change your enrollment to a different private plan if you experience a qualifying life event. Year-round enrollment, you can enroll year-round if you qualify for a public health care program or if you are a member of a federally recognized Native American tribe. Special enrollment period includes qualifying events, American Indian or Alaska Native, birth of a child, adoption or court order, marriage, divorce or legal separation, death, gain of lawful presence or citizenship if you just moved to Minnesota, residential address change, loss of employer COBRA premium subsidy if you lost or will lose health coverage, new HRA offer from an employer, change in eligibility for tax credit, release from incarceration, special circumstances, or if you had a enrollment error, you will qualify for the special enrollment period. Changes that do not qualify you for a special enrollment period includes choosing to stop other health coverage, being terminated for not paying your premiums, finding out your doctor is not covered through the plan that you picked. Basic information about SEPs. They are generally for 60 days after the qualifying event has occurred. However, if someone loses MA or Minnesota Care involuntarily, they have a long window to enroll in QHP. That is 60 days before the end and 4 months after the end. You usually need to submit proof of the qualifying event, for example, marriage certificate, birth certificate, letter from employers stating last day of insurance, etc. If you need to verify your qualifying event before you can enroll, start early. If one person has a qualifying event for a CP, it generally gives everyone in the household a CP too. Measure box on tax form can open special open enrollment. The Minnesota income tax form, Form M1 for 2025, includes an easy way to ask for information about health insurance coverage. Individuals who are uninsured can check the box on the tax form. That will be authorizing the Minnesota Department of Revenue to share their information with Measure. After they file the form, the consumer will get a letter from Insure about coverage options and next steps. They will sorry about that for a second. You couldn't hear me. They will have a 60-day special enrollment period starting from the date of the letter to apply through MNsure. And if you are eligible, enroll in a qualified health plan. Gain or loss of household members. So birth, adoption, court order. The day the 60-day special enrollment starts the date of birth or the date of adoption or court order. Marriage, divorce, legal separation, or death. The SEP begins the date of the death, marriage, legal separation, or divorce. Change in immigration status. Becoming lawfully present or becoming a U.S. citizen gives you 60 days SEP if you are newly eligible for coverage. Little tip, remember that it is good to report any changes in immigration because you might become eligible for a better program. Losing employer-sponsored insurance. If you stop working or retire or have a dependent who turns 26 and lose insurance through your employer, you are eligible for a 60-day enrollment period. You can apply for the 60-day SEP prior to the loss of coverage to avoid a gap in coverage. If you took subsidized COBRA through your employer, when you stopped working and now you have to pay full cost, you get a special enrollment. You can apply for the special enrollment period 60 days before or after the change in COBRA premium. If you move to Minnesota from another state or country, you have 60 days from the date of arrival to enroll in a plan. If you lived in a U.S. state, you need approval of other insurance within 60 days prior to the move. If you made a permanent move to Minnesota, you could be eligible for the 60-day SEP, but you must have had health insurance in the 60 days prior to the move. Change in eligibility for tax credit. If you are already enrolled in a MNsure, but you experience a change that either makes you newly eligible or ineligible for tax credits, you get a SEP. The SEP starts the date of your change in eligibility. If you were enrolled in a minimum essential coverage, not on MNsure, and become newly eligible for tax credit due to an income decrease, you are eligible for a 60-day SEP starting the date your income decreased. American Indian / Alaska Native. Members of a federally recognized tribe can enroll one time per month per year, year-round. Non-Native members who enroll with a member of federally recognized tribe can change a plan with a tribal member once per month as well. So again, if someone in your household qualifies for SEP, everyone in the household qualifies too. How to enroll with a SEP. Sign into your online MNsure account and go to the plan enrollment dashboard. Confirm your qualifying event and the date it occurred. If you don't see your live event, contact MNsure or a navigator. A page will display with instructions on how to send documents to MNsure that verify your live event. After MNsure receives your documents, they will send your confirmation through your enrollment dashboard inbox. And if you did it by mail, they will also mail something back to you, whether your SEP has been approved or denied, if they need more information from you. Once you get notified your SEP is approved, go to your enrollment dashboard and shop for and enroll in a plan. Pay the first month's premium to your insurance company when you receive an invoice. Your coverage will not start until you complete this step. So important notes, submitting verification via the online portal, it is faster than mailing. If you work with a navigator, everything can be done in one setting, usually. If Mentor does not receive and process your life event verification before your 60-day SEP is up, you will not be eligible to enroll. So this is why you have to start early if you know a change is going to happen. Other Mentor programs, medical assistant, you can enroll anytime during the year if eligible. It's low cost or free. Children, pregnant people, and it has higher income limit. Broader network of providers than most private plan. Can have MA as a secondary to employer-sponsored insurance and must have income lower than 133% of FPG, so federal poverty guideline. Minnesota Care, you can enroll anytime during the year, again, if you are eligible. It's low cost, broader network of providers than most private insurance. This one must have income lower than 200% of the FPG, federal poverty guideline. Pregnancy is not a qualifying event, and it does not give you SEP. However, you might be eligible for medical assistance because the income limit for a pregnant person is higher than for a non-pregnant person. The unborn child counts as a member for medical assistant household size, which also increases the limit income. Immigration status doesn't matter for insurance eligibility for a pregnant person. Project Care is a team of certified navigators. You can have appointments with our navigators either in person, by phone, or by video. And all of our services are free. We have bilingual navigators. And if we don't have a navigator that speaks your language, we will get an interpreter. Contact us to schedule an appointment. We can do in-person, phone, video in any of these locations. So Baxter, Brainerd, Buffalo, Cold Spring, Elk River, Little Falls, Long Prairie, Melrose, Malacca, Monticello, St. Cloud, Stables, and Wadena. And you can give us a call. Our number is 320-253-0121, or you can email us at projectcare@mylegalaid.org. And Fridays, we do have walk-ins available in the morning from 8:30 to 12 at our St. Cloud office. Anybody has any questions? Let's see. Okay. I do not see any questions, but again, if you do have questions after watching this video, please give us a call at 320-253-0121. And you can also call that number to schedule an appointment with any of our navigators. Again, my name is Shamiz. I'm one of the members here, Project Care. We will have the same presentation again in Somali and Spanish next Wednesday, 1 p.m. for the Somali presentation, and 3 p.m. for our Spanish presentation. You guys have a good day and take care.